Hey guys, welcome to Midweek Mindfulness session. So, the reason I thought of initiating this session is we all are into this hectic life, okay? And I believe we all are ambitious. Whatever you're doing right now, Anjali, Chaitral, even me, whatever we are doing right now is because हमें कुछ achieve करना है, right? And let's say we want to go into a fat loss process. मुझे ना अभी 3 महीने में fat loss करवाना है. Now for this process I need to exercise every day, right? I need to put me on the priority every day. Now to put me on the priority, let's say some of you are moms, some of you have a 9 to 6 job, some of you have a family to take care. Just imagine the back to back work you all have, right? So utho, just maybe a list of things to do, and of course you have to do this list of things because all these small daily habits are going to get you to the goal that you wanted, right? So we all are ambitious in our own way. Mindfulness doesn't tell you that सब कुछ छोड़ के meditation करो. No, mindfulness is not a meditation, but there is this new technique or a quick, easy, magical technique which helps you to recharge and regenerate in that moment. It could also be the moments that I'm working right now, or लेकिन ये जो काम है मेरा, maybe Chaitrali, for you that you're working in the office, or even Anjali, you're doing work from home, you're sitting in your office and you're like, oh my god, this work, बस ये मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता, the kind of work I'm doing, बाकी सब ठीक है, but this is the thing that I don't like. Now in that moment, if you process this, if you take a pause, and I'm going to teach you how to take a pause. If you take a pause, the problem is not going to, I would say, disappear or something, but your perspective towards the problem changes. Or maybe you say, you know what, I don't have to do this. So you start finding new ways or new doors in wherever you are stuck. At the same time, if you're a happiest person right now, also I request you to take a pause and just be grateful in that moment, right? So let's start this process, that what is about taking a pause. Okay, everybody, I welcome you to this one, right? So midweek mindfulness. I know some of you might be working, doing laundry. Guess what? I just finished cooking lunch for my daughter because she has a French exam today and then she has to get out and go exam. So I was preparing meals for her, just like this old lady here. And some of you, but I think this scene thoda kam ho gaya hai. If you're a mom, that बच्चों के साथ बैठ के online school, that is kind of reduced, I would say almost 70-80% in India. So welcome to midweek mindfulness. But guys, before getting into taking a pause, right, I want all of you to think of this one question. What are you grateful for? What are you all grateful for today, right this moment? Let's not go back or go in the past so much, or oh my god, to think of list of things or something. It's not a deep thought. I want you guys to think right now. If you close your eyes and think of, what am I grateful for? If I may request, I want you guys to pick up your pen and paper if you have it. If not, take your mobiles if you have it. Just go into the notes and start writing the list of things, that what are you grateful for right now? Is it something that happened today morning? Is it something that happened yesterday? Is it something that lately happened and you're like, thank God this happened to me? Or it could be as simple as, what made you smile today? What made you feel appreciated today? Doesn't matter if there are not enough people around you to appreciate you, but there is appreciation in your life. Maybe you couldn't just realize it, that somebody appreciated you, or if somebody said, "Are you are great," and you are like, "Nahi yaar, aise kuch nahi hota." No, forget about all those things. Think that what made you feel appreciated today, what made you happy today, anything. What made you sad and angry today as well, right? Even sad, angry, anxious, fear, having fear, not feeling good, I'm not feeling very good today. These all are emotions, right? These are equally important in your life. Because if there is, as we discussed before, if there is no bad, how will you know what is good? right? So I want you guys to write down everything one by one. 3 things will be good, 5 things will be good, or if you have a list of things, please write it down. Write it down, please. What are you grateful for? The time you guys are writing, I'm just taking a note of things that what I am grateful for. Wow. Okay, so if I may invite all of you, the more you share, the more you would feel cared. So if you feel like sharing, please feel free to unmute and share with me what are you grateful for. It could be one thing, 2 things. Guys, just say it loud. I promise you'll feel better.
Can I go,
Yes,
Shweta?
Anjali, please,
So,
please.
yeah, you are very well aware of the situation which I was going through with my husband. So,
Yeah.
yesterday and today, he actually has thanked me, saying that thank you for changing my mindset, and I can see that he's very positive. He's happy. So, his being happy, and he started doing these small things,
Mhm.
for me, which which I was missing. And
Yeah.
yeah, that is what, he started taking care of me. So yeah, and so the biggest thing, the smile is maybe something very small, a tiny thing he must have done that made me smile. But what made me happy was that he appreciated the effort that I put
Yeah.
in to make him get out of whatever dark place he
Mhm.
was. Yeah,
So I think him letting go the anger within him, the way I know, him
yeah,
letting go whatever was making him frustrated about, or I think most of the time we all know that the anger, the unhappiness is not around, it is within, right? And I
yeah,
think actually we know about it, that it was coming right within him, right? There were so many
right.
things happening in his life which he was not happy about, and then but it's a big deal. I think even I feel like appreciating him, and it's amazing. Anjali, I'm so happy for you. And I want also you to thank yourself. Why?
Yeah.
Because you made it happen, Anjali. You kept patience and you didn't give up. And you made it
Yeah.
happen, what was very important to you. Right? Yes.
Thank you for helping me out understand this, because honestly, when I started talking to you, I was very angry. Okay, but you made me, the most important thing that you made me realize is that I need to be more caring. I need that, the values which you told me. I think
True.
somewhere I was losing those, which I could still stick to it, to what I believe in. And I
Yeah.
think that has helped me out. So yes, I pat myself and I thank you for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. I love it when you say pat myself. That's the best thing.
Yes.
I think we all should do that every day, right? Chaitrali, would you like to go next? And is there anything that you would love to share? I know you're in your office, but maybe I think,
Yes, yes.
yes. Yeah.
First of all, I'm very thankful for this session. Though we are only three candidates who have joined the session, but still I feel that you both are. I don't know why I got this feeling. I feeling like you are the closest friends like my other friends.
Wow.
And first happy feeling is in the morning is that my kid who is 4 years old,
Hmm.
and regularly he is telling me that की mom, because we are Marathi, so mama मला तू खूप आवडतेस. That means he
Wow.
regularly in every morning he said that mama मला तू खूप आवडतेस, means she likes me. And he also told me today that he will follow all the because he is very naughty. So I always scold him. So he told me that I will follow all the instruction by teachers and by you and Papa.
Okay.
And after thinking by this session, so I'm grateful for the husband and my family members, which are in my family.
Wonderful. Such a wonderful feeling, believe me. And right, and Chadrali, I think the most innocent gift you can ever get is a kid telling you that "Mala to khub avadtes."
Exactly.
It's a
Yes.
beautiful thing, right? And I think they don't fake it. Sometimes we as adults fake it. We just want, किसी को मस्का लगाना है, तो we just go and tell that person.
Yes.
ऐसे भी कभी-कभी हो जाता है. But the kids
Yes.
are so naive, so
So they are
naive.
so innocent.
Yeah. And it's such a cutest thing. I am so happy for you. Yes, you are blessed, my darling. You are blessed. So thank you. Thank you. So guys, with this, I thought I'll take this one moment and I want to be grateful for some things in my life right now. And I think one of the biggest thing that I want to be grateful is I cannot stop thinking creative. The ideas that come to my mind, and I never stop doing new things. I want to thank my brain and my mind. And I also want to thank myself that I never stop learning. I just want to say thank you to myself. And I also want to thank myself that I don't forget to say thank you to people who do things for me. So today's gratefulness is all about to me that Shweta, good job. Keep saying thank you to people. Never stop learning. Never stop, new reads and all. Sometimes I think that, oh my God, Shweta, you stuff so many books in your book rack, but how many of those you actually read? Guess what, guys? I was on this Europe trip right now on a vacation. I took only 2 books. So मैंने सोचा 21 days में मैं पूरा read कर लूंगी. And guess what? With the time, whatever I had, एक book खत्म हुआ. And I was like, oh, but instead of feeling guilt, I said, let's come back and read it. So I can't buy new books. I'm very grateful that I am always on a hunt and always very curious that ये क्या है, वो क्या है? How can I learn more things, or how can I be a better teacher, or how can I be a better coach so that I can serve whoever are with me better. So I want to thank myself today. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Uh, let's go ahead with this. I want you guys to go ahead and let's talk about this. This is the main agenda that we, initiated the whole session for. Take a pause, right? Now, when you say take a pause, it's something just like this lady has done. She is, whatever she's doing right now, she just kept it down. She just closed her eyes. And the moment you are, okay, now I want to tell you this. This is one of the most, confident sign of a body language. The moment you put your arms at the head and just relax, you should see how relaxed you feel. At the same time, you are extremely confident, right? So these are one of the situations when you're very happy and things. Let's say you're working, Chetrali, actually, and something great happened in your life right now, and let it be your work life, and you're like, oh, you know what, this agenda is done. That moment you're going to put your arms on your back of the head and just relax and be there and just maybe be grateful, maybe just be relaxed, maybe you'll say, we have our own ways of saying thank you. So today, with whatever situation you're into, it could be you're having some stress problems, having some family problems or relationship things. Maybe it's a developing phase of your relationships or milestones of relationship. It could be a financial thing, it could be anything. Or right now you might be the happiest person on this earth. With this all emotions and situation, guys, I invite you to take a pause with me. Okay, wherever you are, right? Wherever you are, Chetrali, Anjali, I want you to, and everybody else, because people might be watching this recording later, wherever you are, I want you to settle down. I want you to settle down wherever you are. It could be a chair right now, or you're sitting on a chair. It could be a cushion, it could be a cushion like a sofa or anywhere, or it could be a floor right now, anywhere. I want you to settle down, relax, and ground yourself into this place. Feel the place. If it's a chair, just touch the chair. Feel the chair. Feel the seat wherever you're sitting on. Maybe you have never done it till now, or why would you even check out the seat, how it is, right? Maybe we just did it once when we were buying this chair, right? If it's comfortable. So, but right now, I want you to touch the seat. If you could fold your arms, fold your hands like this, or you can also put them on your thighs like this, on your legs. Okay, like this or like this. It could also be a position of abundance, putting on your hands to hands like this in the supine phase, facing the ceiling. Okay, this is a very good sign of the more you thank you for, the more you receive, right? So you are going to get into this a peaceful, content mindset after some time. So just be there so that you receive more of what you're really thinking or grateful for. Ground your legs on the floor. If you could touch your feet on the floor, don't hunch. Take control of your body. Sit straight. If you may, just allow your back to be straight. Stay there. Ground yourself. Let's do a quick body scan before I teach you how to take a pause. Starting with your legs, your feet touching the ground. Feel the ground. If you could just rub your toes on the ground, feel the ground, how it is. Is it cold? Is it warm? Just keep on rubbing your feet on the ground. Feel the texture of the ground on your feet. Wiggle your toes. Notice your legs. Notice your toes. Moving up. Feel your legs, your calves, your knees. See, how do you feel on your knees? Just notice, guys. That is the most important joint of your body. Slowly coming up, your thighs, the back of your thighs, coming towards your buttocks. Feel your buttocks sitting on that seat wherever you are, grounded on that seat. Just feel it. Coming towards your stomach, your lower back. Just notice how these parts feel. Just notice. Coming up, your chest, your upper back, coming towards your shoulders. Just move your shoulders a bit, rolling them back. Nice and easy, very gently. Just move it to feel them. Moving towards your hands, your elbows, elbow joints, your hands, your palms, your fingers, If I may ask, can you rub your fingers on each other? On each other, just, feel your own skin, feel your fingers. See how your skin feels. Is it warm? Is it smooth? Is it rough? What is it that you can feel yourself, feel your body? Gently move your attention towards your neck. Slowly moving up towards your face, your cheeks, your lips, your eyes, your forehead, your ears. While you are moving your attention to your ears, I want you to pay attention. What are the kind of sounds you're listening around? Just move your attention to all the sounds that you can hear. Just notice. Moving your attention to your nose. See how your breathing process is happening. Inhale and exhale. How you feel the air going in and coming out. Just pay attention. Focus or pay attention. Notice how you're breathing. Is your breathing deep or it is extremely shallow? Just notice. Slowly moving your attention to your head. Now notice that below that head, you have a brain, right? We always say we have a mind or minded. We also say that be mindful. But with this, I want you guys to know that the way the work of your legs is to walk, the work of your mind is to think. So pay attention to all the thoughts that are coming to your mind. Just pay attention. Notice all the thoughts. Notice what's going on. Are there thoughts from yesterday? Are there thoughts from today morning? Or right now? What's going on? Or it could be some anxious thoughts about your future. Just notice. I know it's a funny notion, but just check out how many channels are running in your mind thoughts right now. How many channels can this mind TV can play at a time? Just pay attention. And guys, please don't resist your thoughts. Let the thoughts flow. The job, the work of your mind is to think. Allow your mind to think. In the midst of all these thoughts, can you find that one button or one picture of the button which is like a pause? Search more. Or imagine that button in your mind. Move closer to that button. Move closer to that switch. And if I may ask, click on it. Click on it. Click that pause button. Just pause. Now, when I say pause, one by one, the channels in your mind, the thoughts in your mind, imagine they are freezing. They just stop. They just stop. Take a pause in this moment. Just right now, take a pause. Freeze those thoughts one by one. Tell your mind, I am just taking a pause. That's it. While you're in this pause moment, if you could just see how you're breathing. For 5 deep breaths, inhale and exhale deeper. Just inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Go back to that pause button and feel free to play it again. Just click at the button again. Play all the channels on. The thoughts, let them flow again. Slowly, all the thoughts are back. You're thinking again of, whatever was going on in your mind. Quick body scan again. Let's take notice of your face, your cheeks, your lips, your eyes, ears, your neck, shoulders, hands, palms, your fingers, your chest, upper back, your stomach, your lower back, your buttocks, sitting on the seat wherever you are, your legs, your knees slowly coming down to your feet. Wiggle your toes a bit to feel your presence. Whenever you're ready, rub those palms on each other. Gently on your eyes and open your eyes. Thank you for being here, everybody. So, with this notion, I had asked one question, that what is it, that one problem you want to solve? Some of you said many problems. Some of you said many, my career. Some of you said, all these things about, we all have a lot of situations in our life. Sometimes it's going to be overthinking and anger, maybe. All these problems, they have only one solution, guys. I'm going to take you to that solution. But every time you feel stuck, every time you feel there is no way out, because I'm so conditioned to do this, but I know the solution, I cannot do it, or whatever is going on with your life, if you feel stuck, I want you to take this conscious pause. Now, taking a pause could be as easy as just sitting on a chair, or sometimes, even the people, my clients, they just are in the bar. They go to the washrooms and they just sit down, and they are just closing their eyes and just taking a pause. It could be just settle down, go to the mind, think. There are a lot of channels and thoughts going on. Go and click on the pause button. It could be just take 5 deep breaths. Relax, maybe 1 minute or just 2 minutes of pause. Just breathe out and come back to your life, right? It could be as short process as this, or as good as this process, what we did for almost 10 minutes, guys. When you can take a pause, very quickly, I just want you guys to go through this before we go ahead and find that one solution to all the problems in life. Yes, I have a magical solution. Okay, let's go through that. When can you take a pause? While you're studying. It could be studying your favorite subject or not favorite subject. If you're stuck in that, maybe while you're cooking. There is one of a client, the client of mine, she's like a homemaker, and she has this joint family of around 9 people in the family. She's continuously in the kitchen. She says that I love cooking, Shweta, but this is not my, like, sometimes even I get, bored, or sometimes it's, and guys, when she's doing a homemaking job, she doesn't have a break. At least we say sometimes our maids get a break, right? When they are working at home, especially in Asian countries and all, especially in India, but she doesn't get a break. So how about taking a pause whenever she wants? When you wake up in the morning, guys, it's a conscious pause. I am excited for the day, maybe, and just take a pause, go to your breathing process, pause all the thoughts before you get into this world or this day of lot of work or your hectic routine, and stay there. It could be when you're very happy. It could be a pause, take a deep breath, and just say thank you for whatever happened that made you happy. It could be when things get really hectic, a lot of things back to back, and you're like just taking a pause. While you're working, it could be office work, and this helps a lot. When you really get angry at something, take a pause in this process. Take with the whole process. I request you to take out at least 10 minutes, right? But make sure that you take a pause when you're angry. Why? We are going to help you, or this process is going to help you to find that solution. With this, quickly, let's look at this. What is it, that one problem you would like to solve in your life, right? It could be anything. I want you guys to think that what is it, that one problem I want to solve in this life? I want you to think of that problem. Yes, think of that problem. Recognize the problem. When I say problem, when I say an unpleasant situation, what it is? What is it about that problem that I think it's problematic? Recognize the problem, right? If you're doing the process right now, I'll just give you another 1 minute. Recognize it. If I may request, just write it down. That helps. When you write down that problem, read it one more time. And be very open to yourself that this is the problem and this is something that I don't like, which is happening, or this is something that happened, which I never liked. I want you to look at that problem if you have written on a piece of paper and accept it. Accept it. Yeah, this happened and this is what something I don't like. Most of the time, the problem starts and the problem becomes more big because if you don't accept it. Something happened and you're like, you know what? No, it's okay. I didn't get angry. But yes, there is an anger emotion within you. So accept it that this happened and I am angry. The moment you accept your emotion, anger, which is one of your emotion, accept that emotion, believe me, 50% of your problem just goes away because you accepted whatever your emotion is. Adapt to it. That even though I felt angry, even though somebody told me that being angry is not right, it's wrong, I accept it, adapt to it. The moment you adapt to your own emotion, again, as I said, 50% of the problem just becomes, I would say, vanishes. The next step would be identifying that what is it about this problem? What is it about this problem that is really worrying me? Right? What is it about this problem is worrying me? Now, the next question while identification you may ask is this in my control? Is this problem in my control? If I decide to find a solution to this problem, do I control it? Or is there anybody else involved in this problem? It could be a third person, it could be a person from your family, right? So just identify it. Just identify it. The next is, if it's in your control, find a solution, because the problem which happened to you, the problem which is in your life, you have a solution to it. Anybody else is not going to feel that problem emotionally, right? So find a solution to that problem. You can always take help. It could be from your coach, it could be from your friends, it could be from your well-wishers, people who you think, I know what, this person always suggests me the right things to do. If you need help, go ahead, ask help. But if that problem is not in your control, I want you to let it go. Let just the load off. Just let the load off. Just non-identify it. That I know this happened, which I didn't like. I accept that I got angry at this situation because this is not something I wanted. Identifying it, I know this is something that somebody else did it. It's not in my control. What is the solution? Solution may be, I don't have to be with this person again. Or maybe even though I love this person so much, maybe I'll just tell that person that, you doing this is not making me very happy. Make your person understand, or just let it go because it's not in your control. So recognize, accept, adapt, identify. Is it in your control or somebody else's? And just let it go if it's not in your control. Because if this is a situation which is very important to you, I know you will find a solution. It could be all the problems, guys. It could be all these problems what you have messaged me. Your career, if it's a problem, identify what the problem it is. What is that problem that I need to solve? It could be your focus, consistency, dedication is your problem. Why is the focus very important, or it's a problem? Okay, it could be low confidence, fear, stage courage. Fear, low confidence, and stage courage is in fact, these kind of problems are your anxiety problems. It's about, you're thinking about your future too much. So taking a pause will also help you to come back to now. Overthinking, anger, these are problems within. Let it be angry situation. As I and Anjali, we were just talking. It could be your anger, your overthinking. It is all related to within. It's not about the people around you. It's not about somebody else giving me this. Nobody can make you angry if you decide not to be angry. Just imagine you're in this happy situation and somebody just coming to you that, hey, you know what, this has happened and that has happened, and you're very happy right now, but somebody else just comes and tries to trouble you. What would you do? You're like, you know what, stay away from me right now because I'm in this happy mood, right? You decided to let the negative situation go away from you, or maybe that negative person stay away from yourself, right? So it's up to you to overthink or anger. But guys, taking a pause and being mindful will help you to take that first step or open a new door with a different perspective to whatever you're going through. With this, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for taking a pause with me. And the most important is thank you for taking out time, because I think we prioritizing it, that I want to take a pause and I want to be this mindful in this hectic week itself, is a beautiful thought. So thank you. Thank you for joining.